Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Anna. Thank you for liking and sharing this live stream. I appreciate that. Who else is present? Is that you, Peanut? And your mum? And hello to everyone else's fur babies whose names I don't always remember, for which I apologize. I know there's probably Dogo and Mittens and Muffin and Peanut and Earl and Lola, and then I forget the rest. I do apologize. I have a list in case I need to reference it. So, what are we doing today? Actually, do you know, today, that's a very good question. What am I doing today? Um, the trip from one side of the map to the other was so I could make pemmican and a bearskin rug. Never forget the bearskin rug. I haven't made the bearskin rug. So I guess I'm going to be making a bearskin rug just to justify the trip. And no, I am in no way, shape, or form joking. I did, in fact, go clear across the map just so that I could do that. All I've got to do now is figure out where on earth did I put my stuff. Ah, there's the quality tools. Getting that took me all the way to Forsaken. No, was that was the Forsaken airfield, was it? I did find quality tools at the Forsaken airfield. They're still there. I think it's kind of disgusting that I've actually got ruined. Ugh. I can eat it, but I don't want to. It looks disgusting. It looks almost as bad as the pemmican. Okay, bearskin rug. How do I make a bearskin rug? Bear hide bed we've done. Where's the bearskin rug? Huh. I went all that way. Bearskin bear hide rug. I need cured deer hide, workbench, quality tools. Okay. It takes 4 hours. Okay, let's have a look. I do have that. I do have... Oh, that's a moose hide. I forgot I had that. Do I have a... Yes, I do have... Yep, I'm in a position to make that. And 4 hours. Where's my workbench? Oh, here. Bear hide rug.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
All that way for this. Hardly seems worth it, does it? There we go. Hang on. Can I not pick that up and stash it away somewhere? I must admit, I thought I could. Oh, well. Oh. That's it. Here we go. What bearskin rug. Oh, all that way for that. Oh, sorry, but that is kind of funny. I literally went across the map for that. And the funny thing is, when you walk over it, you can actually see yourself rising off the ground as you stand on its head, which feels vaguely disrespectful, it has to be said. That's funny. Bordering on amusing. Oh, and I have to do all... I have to... Look at this. The meat slick is ridiculous. All this stuff needs to be cooked, too. And all this. And, oh my goodness me. Good news is I can... The funny thing is I can actually make rabbit pie out of this lot. I probably will do that. Rabbit pies tend to be useful. Oh, good heavens. Let's see. All this will cook into something useful too. That's the funny thing. I really don't like the idea of eating ruined food, but it actually works. I actually made the pemmican from out of ruined food, and it came out 100%. So, oh well, we do need to do some beachcombing. I can say that with a certain degree of assurance. What else do I want to do? Do you know what? There is something. I will do it in the morning. I have a spare bedroll here, and I can make I think I will repair it and have it as a sort of backup. I have 70. So 71. I ate one just because. Hey Tony, welcome back. No, I got 70 bears. I've got 70 of them. Something like 4.5 kilograms of pemmican. Oh, that's interesting. Add effect. I just got a message. Add effects using hand gestures. Turn on reactions to express yourself with a hand gesture during a video call. I don't think I want to do that. I have no idea what effect that would have. I've actually more or less run out of fat. Oh, I still have that trade I need to do, don't I? Oh, right. No, it's for me. I do hand gestures and the camera interprets it as something or something. I'm not that interested, to be honest. But, oh, then I don't really care, to be honest. It's not that important. Yeah, look at you. Oh. Oh, this might be a suitable day to do some beach combing. Assuming the moose isn't round the corner, which it isn't. I did kill the moose here. When did I last kill the moose here? I know you don't typically see it more than once, but I'm pretty certain I did. Oh, yeah, the other thing I was going to do was, I think I want to make a quilted bedroll. It's sort of that intermediate between a regular bedroll and the bearskin bedroll, and is arguably more sustainable. I think a trip across the ice to do some constructive beach combing might be worthwhile. Oh, we have plenty of deer around. I do have water on me, do I not? Yes, I do. Do I need anything else? Not really. I think we're all good. Oh, yeah, my 36 arrowheads. In addition to all the other arrows. Arguably quite a waste of a rug, but still. Let's grab a little bit more water. Is this all the water I have? Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got more. Oh, this is still doing that blasted thing where it won't open any drawer except that one. I'm just checking to see what I've got. Stuff. Oh, lots of stuff. Yeah. Let's see then. Beachcombing. Why not? I just hope the weather doesn't get too much worse. But if it does, I have water, I have food. There's plenty of shelter around. Yeah, I've got a bedroll that's not completely ruined, so having a backup bedroll that is more sustainable but nearly as warm would actually make a sort of sense. I'm probably going to have to get into a fight with the wolves at some point. I also need to look into what I'm trading too, don't I? Because I did set up another trade. Because I still want the bushcraft bow. Oh yeah, I mean, I've got the house over there. Oh, you mean you leave bedrolls? If I can avoid irritating the wolves, I will. Even though I do want to check along that shoreline. Yeah, I'm not even overladen. Yeah, but the quilted bedroll, yeah, more sustainable. Well, somewhat more sustainable. Short term. Oh, I'm qualifying it now, aren't I? Oh, let's see how many arrows and axes I can find. Oh, Sutherland has headed out somewhere.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Why can't I take his sweater? Oh, there's a boat. Boat got washed up. We'll have to check that. Oh, for half a second, I thought that was somebody standing on the prow of the boat. don't really want ruined coho salmon. I've got enough ruined food. I would rather go fishing for it, to be honest. Plus, I don't like the idea of walking around smelling of rotten, stinking fish. And I know I could use the travois, but... Oh, that's a valid point. I... oh. Oh dear. I might come back. I've got to come back anyway.
I'll take it.
Oh, I don't really need the... Oh, I got to come back, so... I don't need more arrows now. I've got 37 arrowheads and 20 odd arrows back at the back in the garage. I've got arrows enough to fight a small war. Well, okay. Minor skirmish, maybe. That's about all the moving I'm prepared to do. I am developing a certain antipathy towards ruined, rotten food. It actually slightly turns my stomach when I eat the stuff. I ought to cook up the remaining food I've got left. Oh, for heaven's sake. I don't know if this is sufficient.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Does this consider moving? All this is... This wasn't here last time I was... None of this was here last time I came beachcombing, and I haven't been back in this area very long. Ah, I just had a thought. Picking up the reclaimed wood is actually not a bad idea. Because, yeah, that's actually a useful thing to have. Yeah, and I happen to know if I go far enough that way, I will fall through the ice, so... There's an impetus, you know, to check this place out, even though I have actually checked it out before. Well, that's the official body over there, I think. Actually, I can get reclaimed wood out of this, can't I? Apart from the fact that it's going to drop me straight through the ice if I try, it seems. Do you know, it's silly. As long as I've been beachcombing and coming up and down here, it never occurred to me to actually pick up the reclaimed wood, and we have had instances where I needed it, I think, for traps, if nothing else. I really shouldn't burn the stuff if I can avoid it. Anybody need more salt? I've gone from desperately looking to salt to now I've got more than I conceivably need. How many kilograms of salt have I got? All because I want to get the blasted bow. Did I check the backpack? Or did it try and drop me through the ice when I tried? Yeah, I searched it. You know, I'm pretty certain that fur firewood wasn't there last time I checked, but I could be wrong. I noticed the other salmon vanished. Yes, I think they did. Hey, Donnie. Hello, Peanut. Hello, Earl. Hello, Lola. Stop staring at your mum in that judgmental fashion. Oh, I didn't check. Oh! Huh.
Could be useful.
Busy beachcombing, apparently. I think that's 4 arrows I found so far, intact. And a couple that weren't, and an arrowhead. I can't move you, can I? No. I don't want to get into fight with the wolves. I will let them keep that area of the ice for now. Is this boat always here? It is, isn't it? I mean, it's far too far away to be a wash-up. I wonder if I can go round them. No, they're going to be right in the way wherever I go. Oh, that's right. Yes, I've forgotten you said yesterday that today is your weekend. I hope you have a great day. I always do, but you know what I mean. I hope you have a good equivalent of the weekend. And return to work. Reinvigorated, refreshed, ready to deal with the BS that comes your way. Oh, there's 3 wolves over there. Alright, right. I should actually have a look and see what it is that Sutherland wants for his trade. Actually, what I also should do is start cooking up some of that rotten meat. It's a shame you can't do anything with the stuff. Except swallow your gorge and eat it. I mean, I could throw it away, but that feels wrong. Who knows the next time I end up in a month-long blizzard. Don't do that, Astrid, it scared me. Actually, while I'm here, and given my short just grab some cloth.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Unless I already grabbed it. Oh, well, there's plenty of reclaimed stuff here. Actually, there are some books I ought to be on the lookout for. Gunsmithing books.
This'll come in handy.
How come I missed that cooking pot?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I'm sure you can, Astrid. Stop complaining. Yeah, there's my pemmican. That's all of it. 70 pemmican bars. Alright, let's find that. Where did I put it?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Two rifles? Where's that bedroll gone? Oh, there's my axe supply. I forgot I had an axe supply. Where's my... Oh, come on. I know I had... Where did I put it? It was a 6%. How many pairs of work gloves have I got? Ah, there it is. Oh, it's an improvised down bedroll. Oh, even better. That's what I was going to make. There we go. may be of questionable benefit, but still. I still have 30 ptarmigan down left. Thinking
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
don't remind me, I am set up for another salt trade.
I'm getting tired.
Ludicrous. Now that's probably pretty much the last of my actually genuinely fresh meat. Everything else is rotten and stinky. So actually, that's an interesting question. Some stash that away, simply because around here, this one is almost as good as that, as I recall. What do I do now? I don't really know. So drop off the salt. I ought to be trading salt with Sutherland, really. I mean, that would make sense. He trades it, I have it in vast quantities. Plus numerous. What's this? 10 kilograms. 2 kilograms. 10 kilograms. Call it 30 kilograms of salt there. Plus whatever's in there. Plus this is full of salt. As is that. Oh dear. Yeah, pemmican's a real food. It's basically made of basically, first of all, you make cured meat, dried meat. You basically slow cook over a fire until you got strips of meat that are essentially without moisture. Then you grind it up into a powder. Then you melt fat, something like tallow. Well, you can pound berries into it, and then you cover it in fat. It was it was a travel food, high calorie. Um, Obviously, because you got the vegetables in, because you've got the fruit in there. It is a genuine source of vitamin C. It's a source of fat. It's a source of protein. There was a time in the American West where pemmican was a very, very highly sought after and, in fact, necessary food, not just for people traveling long distances, although there was that, but for people doing certain types of jobs where they needed high calorie, dense food. Um, Trying to remember, I can't remember what they were called, but they were basically people who would transport goods via boat. And it was determined that by feeding them pemmican, they could travel further per day than they could otherwise. Apparently, I don't think it's that bad necessarily. And I think one of its uses was as an ingredient, which would probably improve things. But yeah, you could chew it like a trail mix or a candy bar. Yeah. But no, there were conflicts, as I understand, fought over the rights to trade in pemmican. It wasn't just a food that the local Native Americans had, the white settlers, well, the settlers also. I hadn't heard about that one. But yeah, no, it was very much in demand. Um, there's I imagine people still make. I know people still make it. You can find YouTube videos about making it. Townsend's has done it. But they've got more information. I get a lot of my information straight from Townsend. I think it's Townsend's who does food from the 18th century. So yeah, but if you were very, very hungry, you would devour it and probably be extremely grateful for it. I'm sure that there were, um, it doesn't sound so bad, to be honest. I mean, there are probably worse things. I mean, hardtack strikes me as being a worse thing, but, um, and it wouldn't, I mean, hardtack is just flour and water and cooked until there's no moisture, and then you cook it some more. And it can literally last for years. And that was a staple of survival food as well. I mean, yeah. And that was used as an ingredient as well as just a biscuit. So, yeah. And in the game, it is arguably the best traveling food. I mean, I've got 71 bars, then what, nearly 600 calories a piece, and 71 bars weighs 4.5 kilograms. Yeah, there you go. 4.5 kilograms for 71 bars, 563 each. So I would have to do the math. Um, I think in yeah. Very highly desirable. That's why I went all the way to get everything I needed for it. You know what we ought to do? I ought to go get firewood and start cooking. This is just disgusting. I mean, this is all moldy and rancid and yuck. All right, 39,000 calories, and we get through what, 3,000 in a day? So, yeah. Oh, it was Canadian. Ah. All right, let's go and find some firewood. I may as well collect some so that I can. At some point, I'm going to have to do a big cook anyway, and I might as well cook up the yucky meat.
Surrounded by snow and nothing to drink.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Astrid. My bad. Did I mention I hate collecting firewood in this area?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I should really keep the fur just in case I need to make another storage chest. No, I hadn't heard that. But you do have to wonder about some of the high numbers that I've had in the past. Do you remember when I had something like... I did actually ask YouTube about it, and they said it was all kosher. But I did have, when I've had 140 plus concurrent viewers, or that time I had 250. I did wonder whether those were bots or not. And I did ask YouTube about it, and I think their general comment was no. Who knows? I suppose they would say that, wouldn't they? This is kind of funny. Look. I can climb over the bear's head. Oh, poor bear. That sounds so disrespectful. Right, I've actually got to take a quick trip to the bathroom. So I will be back in a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's kind of weird. My You all know my experience when I've got 140 people. Nobody chats, nobody likes, nobody subscribes. Um, if I've watched Dapper Dinosaur, um, he does he does content which is vastly different from mine. when he had 140 people in stream, there was a constant chat going on from diverse people. Um, I get 655 views. Okay, that was my biggest live stream ever. Nobody except the few, maybe genuine people like yourselves were commenting. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It does make you wonder. Every single time I get something like that, a little part of my brain is saying, this can't be real. This is not typical. If it was typical, if it was genuinely people finding it and dropping in, wouldn't it happen more frequently, So, but it's enough to make a person paranoid. But yeah, you would wonder um why would YouTube do that? I'm trying to think of a solid reason, and I'm not coming up with one. What time of day is it? Okay, let's oof. Hang on a second. Let's have a bit of fun for a second. According to Google, YouTube does not deliberately inject bots into live streams to inflate viewer counts, as this violates their own fake engagement policy. However, unauthorized third-party bots often enter live streams, leading to issues like artificial viewer spikes, high view counts with zero chat engagement, and spam comments. Some of that does reflect my own experience. There's a claim here from Reddit. YouTube is using bots. Let's see. No, okay. No, that's a different experience. No, that's a different experience. Ah, here's another one. This is from Reddit 3 months ago. YouTube streams being flooded with viewers but not chatters. Multi-stream. Yeah, this is one guy. It's not every stream, about 25% within the last 5 to 6 weeks. I'll notice my viewers on YouTube jump to 20 plus, yet there is zero interaction, no likes, no dislikes, no comments. If somebody else is having reporting the same thing. Somebody else talking about the similar behavior. It's not just me. So the other people have having similar experiences. Yeah. there's no actual conclusion. Well, yeah, there's no yeah it's kind of weird. I mean, why would YouTube do such a thing? I mean, one possibility simply is that they're trying to promote um, smaller channels. Maybe the other day when I popped in on Coffee Barbarian at Prakash's request. Now, Coffee Barbarian has nearly 10,000 subscribers. Her live stream had 20 odd people on it. And they were, as far as, and they were engaging in chat as well. So possibly, possibly it's possibly it's YouTube trying to get people interested. I mean, one thing I noticed that, and I will have to check, I would have to actually go back and check. I did at one point get a fair number of viewers were due to YouTube advertising. And I don't know what YouTube advertising means, except they're promoting your channel more for whatever reason. And then just lately, I don't think I got anything from YouTube advertising. So maybe YouTube advertising a euphemism for we dropped bots um in your live stream? I don't know, but how yeah. So it's not. It is a common experience. At least I haven't had. Apparently, one person was saying he had a bunch of people come in making all kinds of inflammatory remarks. I think my particular moderation settings would stop that, but who knows? What am I doing? Oh, I was going to do a cookout, wasn't I? Do I want to? I almost hate to cook this stuff up because it's so disgusting. Weather's not very good for it. I could go cook out the back. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's a bit late in the day to start a full-blown cook session. I'll worry about that later. I've got enough fur now to make I think another chest if I need it. Oh no. Yeah, 9. Yeah, okay. I've got enough to make that if I need to. I won't use up the fur. No, I can't. It will go off even faster. And then will vanish from the box. If you leave it outside, you can at least still eat it. Oh, come on. I just had a thought and I can't remember what it is. What was my thought? Oh. Oh, grief. I allowed myself to be distracted by thinking again. What was I going to do? I can't remember. What was it? Oh, I was going to check out... No, I wasn't going to check out the back, was I? No, that's what the thought was. Yeah. And some of it's still useful. You see all this ruined rabbit meat. Yep. Oh, I know that. Yep. I can make rabbit pies out of that, and it will come out as perfectly decent rabbit pies. I'm not sure I can make... Do I have... Yeah. And you can't put a box outside, unfortunately. What was I going to have a look at? Oh, yeah. Why can't I make bear stew? Yeah, no, it keeps it for longer. Let's see. Bannock's. Why can't I make a pie out of bear? Ptarmigan pie, rabbit pie, rosehip pie, venison pie. I don't have any old venison out there, do I? Do I? Do I have any venison in this pile of... If I've got any venison here, I can use that to make pie. I don't think I do. It's all bear. Oh. Yeah, no, it keeps it for longer. I should. You know what? Yeah, let's make some rabbit pie. At least I can get some decent food out of it. I think I need some salt as well. Yep.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Nice hot rabbit pie. Ay, blast me.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Oh. What am I missing? Oh, I've used up all my flour. We can't have that.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, I can eat rabbit pie tonight.
Man, I'll rest soon. I'm gonna faint.
Adventures in the wearing of makeup.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
The unburdened aspect is actually useful, but I like the way that I was able to use ruined meat, ruined flour, and you end up with perfectly good rabbit pie. Ah, yes, I need to drop off some of the water at least. I'll just stand here, see if that bear comes along. But I don't really need... It barely made a dent in my ruined meat supply. Yeah, I do. And I feel guilty about killing it for no purpose. Because oh, hang on a second. I think I have it. I thought it did. Oh, grief. Right. Let's see. Is it worth me? Do I want to do a big cookout type thing? I suppose I should, shouldn't I? Ooh, I just realized
Come on, little fire.
I can do... hang on a second. I need to get my pots. Should have done that first. Give me a second. Pots, where are you, pots? I've got more pots than I know what to do with. 1, 2, 3. Where did I put the other pots?
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
You see, it's only mouldy now. So we'll go and stick this with our rest of our disgusting meat. So, yes, we are cooking bad bear.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yes, I know, it feels all wrong though, doesn't it? I mean, it does to me.
I wonder if I can drop any of this here.
Yeah, it looks terrible. It just looks appallingly bad. And then I go and add it to my pile of really appallingly bad looking meat. In case you're wondering, Tony, the reason I'm cooking it in quite this fashion is because I'm in a moderately safe place. So if the bear comes from that direction, I'm okay. But if I was a bit further out and the bear came upon me, I wouldn't be. I needed something to do. Because I'm actually in a bit of a quandary as to what to do next. I mean, it is hard to imagine it's hard to imagine the circumstances under which I won't be able to go and get fresh meat. Or fresh fish. That bear refuses to show up anymore, which is most irritating. I still want my vengeance against that bear. I didn't want to do that, did I? Oh well, I didn't get the warning. Why can't you make broth out of...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
But at least my cooked meat pile is getting bigger instead of the... Good grief. Precisely, yes. Exactly. At least it's getting cooked.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
And I should have time for one more cycle of 1, 2, 3.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I've only got 36 minutes left on the campfire. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's what we did today. Massed rotten. Oh, yeah. Because it does look quite similar. At least I've cleared up something. Ugh. It looks vile. It really does not look good. Ah. That's a dreadful game mechanic. I wish you couldn't eat ruined meat. But you just so that you'd save yourself the kind of dilemma you've got of eating something which looks like 7 miles of bad road. Ugh. You know that the developers looked at the appearance of some of this stuff and said, oh yes, we're going to use it like that. Or, oh yes, we'll make the pemmican look like something that dropped from a whale's bottom. Oh dear. There was that time, wasn't there, when I hauled a load of absolutely rancid, ruined fish back from a beachcombing expedition. I think I've just been eating the last of it. Ugh, moldy. Ugh. I mean, there is a substantial temptation, to just get rid of all the meat except for the dried meat. I mean, how many kilograms of dried meat have I got? I mean, enough so that I have 2 meat curing boxes. I mean, honestly, anything I kill from now on, and I think, I'm not positive, but I think a lot of that meat either was before the meat curing boxes or I ran out of space. Oh, yeah. I mean, just in the earlier beachcombing session. But I mean, I could have easily filled up the travois to the max. Okay, actually, there are some tasks I need to do. With... Yeah, there's my 21 arrows there, plus the other 6. 21, 27, 32, 38, 41. 42, 43. So there's the 43 arrows I've got available to me right now in a chest. Plus the 36 arrowheads. Now, I made something like 20 of those arrowheads, so... And that was before... Oh, that's interesting. For some reason, I thought arrowheads were crafting materials. "39 arrowheads." I've lost. You know, I've now lost count of how many actual arrows I've got available to me. Never mind the axe collection. That's not all my axes. I think I've got a couple spare over here. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, that's my axe collection. And that doesn't consider the fact that I recycled some of the axe handles into a chest. Why can't I get knives in the same way? Oh. Oh, that reminds me, I should sharpen my knife. Well, okay, we're in a slightly... I'm just going to coalesce the rotten piles of stuff. Okay. There you go. That's a little bit better. That's a lot worse. At least I have pie. Yep, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Some of these are elegant, some of these are crude, and yet they all came from this. Ah, maybe it's the fur. Maybe it's the. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. No, I did break down a few of them into fur. Right. What am I going to do for the next few minutes? Because I am going to finish on the 2 hour mark, I think, because I actually have to go and make lunch. That is, make lunch in such a way that I've got enough to last me a few days. My own version of a meat sauce, which doesn't actually have that much meat in it. Oh, I should check my clothes. That's good. That's good. That's good. Booties are good. Those are all right. Okay, that needs repairing. Yeah, I do need to fix a few clothes. Oh, you're very welcome. It was a lot of it was made. Yeah, all the important stuff was done in the first 5 minutes. I just need to get some cloth. You know, it says something about how far I've come in the game. This is my spare moose skin cloak. I have a spare moose skin cloak. And I need more cloth. I need to go on a cloth hunt. Clearly. Because I am completely out. That's alright. Oh, wait a minute. I do have a... It's nice to know, for example, with things like this, you only have one choice, and that is to break it down for the cloth. I don't have to consider whether I want to keep it for any other reason. The option to fix it doesn't come up. And let's just fix my socks. I do actually have three sewing kits. And one last thing before I go. Oh, huh. Seeing as I don't really have to sharpen axes, I can always scrap them when they run out. Oh, grief. That's a terrible thought, isn't it? I've got so many axes, I don't have to sharpen them. I just use them until they break and then, or nearly break, and then just salvage them. Oh, and of course, I've got cabin fever risk, yes, despite the fact that I spent all day yesterday outside cooking. Alright. we will do a couple more things just so that I got a nice place to start. We'll put our way. Yeah. Let's place a cooking pot. Place a skillet. Stash away one of our cooking pots. And that is me pretty much done and done for now. I didn't take a screenshot, did I? Ah. Well, I'm not going to say the goodbyes outdoors. I'm going to get in before everything. He may surprise you. Right, so I will be back this evening, obviously, probably with the long dark, seeing as I have specific things I am doing in, not the long dark, I apologize, in Warframe. I found new things to do. There's always, to be honest, new things to do in Warframe. The danger sometimes is burning yourself out in it. I'll be back, obviously, with this and Vintage Story at the usual times tomorrow, unless I manage to get enough sleep at the right times that I can go swimming. But we'll see what happens. So, thank you everybody for watching. At least I can be assured on this occasion that nobody watching was a YouTube, AI, or some other bot, which is reassuring. I hope you all have a good day. I will see you all next time. I hope you have... Oh, I already said that, didn't I? And that. And that. Okay, I think I've said everything. Don't forget to hug your fur babies. Say hi to everybody for me. See you next time.